And I am now outside of the HogOn Cafe doing some modifications, some things up for the day. Wanted to give you a small update. I'm on stage 7, I would call it. Um, I cut the small window, I made the frame. I got the preparations to make the door frame, but I actually want to go get the door. So each doors are different. So I'm gonna pick up the door that I need, and then I'm gonna build it because it'll be easier that way. And then my goal is to cut the door out. So hopefully tomorrow or the next day, by the weekend, no later, I should have the door in and have it welded and all, the frame and everything. So, and then my last step after I get all my cutouts and everything installed and prep is to cut it in half. I'm gonna save that for the last because I'm gonna have to get renting a forklift to come in here to pick this end up and take it over there to that side of the building. So I want to prep everything that I need to do before I do that. So that's what we're doing now. I'm gonna walk around here, kind of give you a more up close. Right now I got it, like I said, I got that tacked in and I got a silicone. Still got to put some more on there because I ran out, but I just came back with some more. So my goal is just to start back when I come back. I just want to got me a good box. So some multi-purpose, some good stuff. So you at least want to get some decent stuff, man, when you're getting your silicone. And I also want to give you some game on if you want to use a steel commercial door, instead of trying to spend this crazy amount that they'll try to get you to do on some of the doors that they'll try to sell you for the containers, which is probably like $900 or something. This is a commercial steel door. Now, I figured out I had to sit back because this is my first time installing a commercial steel door. So I had to figure out my system because they come with a metal frame that you could actually use that is structurally sound if you weld up the size of it. You know what I mean? You can also build a forward too, but with these coming with the frame and the way you can do it, you really don't need it. So the goal is with these here, the cutouts is going to be a little different, especially when you're trying to get it in. So what I noticed was I had to cut it out an inch wider so I could slide it to the left and then slide it to the right, and then I still had a half an inch to cover up when I tacked it in. So that was one trick. And then at the top up here, when you're dealing with your drip rail, can I get up here? See, when you're dealing with that, the goal is you can use, this is 1/8 inch. So you can get an 1/8 inch and you can, this is 1/8 inch by 3. So I cut a slot into the side of it and it'll go over the frame of the steel door, commercial door. And then you can tack weld that at the back and on the side, and then you can cock it and you'll be good. So this is something that I use. I want to buy a brand new shipping container, but honestly, um, if you got the money and you're looking to do for certain purposes, ain't nothing wrong with buying a brand new one. But if you don't, ain't nothing wrong with utilizing a good, solid used one to be able to do what you need. This one right here is pretty much summed up. I just got to put the door latch on it, the handle, so that way we can lock it and whatnot. She's getting keyed actually because this end I sold. So this one end, what I did, I bought a 40-foot shipping container and I got this end sold already. And all I'm doing to it is cutting this door out and capping the frame. Was going to put a roll-up door right at the frame, but I'm thinking she's going to go with just capping it and pushing it up against the building and screwing it in. That way she can be able to walk straight in and have a opening, from the side. We're going to cut like a man door there to slide this over there. So that's some of our goals that we're going to do with it. So that way my end, I'll be turning into the cafe, which is going to be kind of like a display, advertise my products, and also, the small home office will be a 20-foot shipping container. We're going to have a deck up there. I got a couple smooth goals. So I got my print pretty much on what I'm going with. I'm still up and down on the inside, how I'm laying it out, but now I think I'm gonna go with the 12 foot floor plan, where I'm gonna have 5 foot on one end and I'm gonna leave my 3 on the other for the AC and other stuff like that, and tools to lock up. So that way won't nothing really be exposed. I want to keep it smooth and looking good without nothing exposed. I could have cut out an AC frame, but I'm gonna have it in this room with a vent. So I think I'm gonna go with that new style of AC that they got. It's pretty neat too. It's a little bit more expensive, but not that bad. But it'll pretty much cool the whole thing down, no problem. Especially once we insulate the lighting, you know. Um, I want to make it look pretty smooth. So I'm gonna do something to make it look like a good home office, you know. But right, this is what we got going on. I got a lot of the stuff accomplished, and I'm out here taking my time, getting everything lined out, keeping all my pieces, because a lot of your pieces, man, you can always utilize. So don't get discouraged about certain. You never know when you use. So a lot of stuff I throw away mash up until it gets bad where I got to get rid of it. But before then, I try to just utilize it before, you know. So this is what we doing now. Hey, do me a favor, bro. Get these water bottles that's out here in the little trash and start throwing it, all that little stuff, and just throw that away. Like that paper. Yeah. Just that is part of our mess. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, that's part of sand. When you sanding something, he used that when he sanded the wood. So, you know, cleaning is next to godliness. So why you throw it away? That's just paper. Cleanliness is next to godliness. I just said that, and you throw trash on the ground. So, you know, the goal is to get everything tidied up, man. Like I said, those are frames. I'm not in no rush really to weld them out because it's going to be fast. So I got them made. I'm going to weld them out right before it's time to cut them. That way they'll be welded out. And my goal, I'm going to weld them and prime them first. So before I put them up there, I'm going to go on and prime them. I'm going to prime, well, you could, but I wouldn't. Well, I guess you could. You could weld it in solid, no problem. To me, welder, you could weld it in solid. But if it's going to be stationary and not a lot to put on the front, I stitch weld it. So I'm going to go like inch around it, all the way around it, 1 inch foot apart, and then cock it from the inside and outside. So that's what we're going to be doing with that. It's coming along. I want to give a shout out to everybody who have donated and helped me out up to this point, get everything together, man. I appreciate it. One of y'all bought this window. So we got that, and then someone helped me get the door, and then some of the metal. I appreciate it. I just want to say I really do appreciate it, and hopefully we can really have something that one day we get everybody out to check it out, and we can do some stuff for y'all at y'all personal spot. You know, come out and make your container, turn it into a artwork, art piece, a bar, a home, studio, whatever, you know. What is it? Don't tell them what that is. But that's what I'm doing, man. Like I say, pretty much summing up today, getting everything fixed up so I can get up out of here. I got a couple things I need to do. Really need to do some calling. I got to figure out how to get this door over here, so I need to be doing that too. So that's my goal. Just wanted to give y'all a small update, man. We're about to get up out of here so we can be able to move around, lock everything up. So y'all be safe for today. Like I said, I just want to give you an update on how things been coming. And like I say, my goal is to have my double glass door there somewhere. And I think I'm gonna start right over here where that line is. I don't know if you can see I got a line there. I think I'm gonna start 2 inches on that side for, let me see, 2 inches from that line right there. Yeah, it's I think that's why I'm gonna start 2 inches, because that's my tubing to be 2 inches, then plus the frame, and then go that way. So with the roll up with this glass door, it'll have a metal frame, just like the one I made up here. I have a metal frame made so I can be able to make sure it's good and structurally sound and in there, no issues, you know. So it's gonna come along. Right now you can barely see it, but I got like a dope plan for it. So y'all stay in tune with me, man. You be able to see what I'm doing, and hopefully use some of these tips, man, on your personal thing, because there ain't nothing you can do. Like I say, this is my goal, to make this my first home office, and I'm gonna use it. I can ship it container, and then I'm gonna go from there, you know. But you got to start from somewhere. So I appreciate everybody that's been following me. Like I say, been helping out. Much love. Salute to everyone. Y'all enjoy y'all day. HogOn. HogOn. What'd you say again? I couldn't hear you. HogOn. HogOn.